Warning, I'm not responsible if they suddenly become desperate, begging and pleading to be by your side always after you watch this video. So make sure you actually want this person because it will work. So let's manifest your person to fall deeply, madly in love with you, to become so lovesick with you they can't get enough of you. They think about you all the time. If you follow the steps in this video properly, they will prioritize you. They will want to talk to you all the time. They will express so much affection and love for you, deep love, meaningful love. They will be so respectful. They will be attentive and supportive to all of your needs. They will show their appreciation and love for you, be possessive of you, be obsessed with you, show you and tell you that you are the most beautiful person in the world, and they want to be with you forever. They will commit to you, make future plans with you. Whatever you want, it's possible. Now, it requires you throwing aside your fear, worry, anxiety, desperation, neediness, all of that bad stuff. Just toss it aside, at least for the duration of this video. And if you want to ensure your results, it kind of has to go for good. So really pay attention to what I'm saying, because that's usually the reason why people don't succeed. They are too afraid to let go. So ask yourself, are you going to stay in fear, or are you going to claim the love that can be yours? Because I want to tell you, the circumstances do not matter behind your situation. It doesn't matter if they broke up with you, rejected you, if you're currently friends with benefits, they live a half a world away, you're a different religion, their friends and family don't approve of you. I don't care what is standing in your way. I don't care if they don't have your phone number. I don't care if you haven't talked to them in 10 years. None of these circumstances matter. So set them all aside. Decide to instead embrace love, become love, embody everything that I'm going to speak about in this video, and you will be unstoppable. You will succeed, and then some. And you'll be like, why did I do this sooner? But before I spell all of the details, make sure that you smash that subscribe button to manifest the life of your dreams and more. Because I know you're going to want to manifest a ton of stuff after you get your person. So yes, claim that money, that abundant life, that success, your dream job, all of that beauty. Whatever you want, it can be yours, and I will show you how. If you would like to do a 10-minute bonus coaching call with me, spots are limited. There's a few still available. dreamlifebyveronica.com is where you can get all of the details, find out how you qualify and enroll, and grab a spot ASAP. So like I said, you have to set aside all of your doubt, all of your worry, all of your fear, all of your anxiety, all of the circumstances basically, because we are going to be in a place where they are begging, pleading, loving you, wanting to be with you all of the time. In that place, none of that other stuff is there. So you have to toss that all out to make room for the good stuff. They can't chase you if you are in a needy, desperate place of fear, worry, and anxiety. It just doesn't work. Now, we need to start by emphasizing the fact that imagination creates reality, as Neville Goddard said. Your imagination is your creative, divine power. It is you as God. It is your higher self. It is the universe, higher mind, source, whatever you want to call it. It exists, and it knows exactly how to draw these results into conclusion because it knows the route to every single outcome. Everything is possible. Nothing is impossible. Neville Goddard emphasized this in all of his books. In fact, check some out. They're all in the public domain. They are all free. He stressed that whatever we consistently imagine will harden into fact in our lives. Whatever is happening inside of us has to be expressed on the physical plane of space, outside of us. As within, so without. Everyone is you pushed out. There is duality to everything, a flip side to everything. So believe your imaginal acts as real events. If you experience it inside the mind, it has to happen in the body. The trick to making this work is, again, freely letting go of all of that desperate energy, that neediness, that fear, that anxiety, that worry, the hows. Like, how is this going to happen? When is it going to happen? What do I need to do to make it happen? If you are existing in a state of that, in a state of frenzied, chaotic energy, you will never align with the result that you truly desire. Now, you need to feel this in. Feeling is the secret. So you need to become love, be love, speak of love, envision love, see yourself in a loving way. Neville Goddard emphasized the idea of feeling things in. So feeling our desires is already being fulfilled. When we impress our subconscious mind, it goes to work to bring about the result. It doesn't matter what you impress upon it. Sort of like the soil, it doesn't matter what you plant in it. You could plant a weed or a beautiful flower. It's going to grow either way when given the proper sunlight, nourishment, water. So if you feed the idea in your mind with the proper nourishment, basically love, a releasing of all fear, you will succeed no matter what you plant. Your subconscious doesn't care. But it's going to take persistence and consistency. You can't just do it once and then go back to your old mental habits and say, well, why isn't it working? I guess manifestation doesn't work for me. It's not how it works. You need to become the result. So much so that you don't even remember you were any other way. So that way when it happens, it's so natural, it's so normal. It's like it was going to happen all along. But you have to live in the end result. If you want this person to beg to be with you, to want you by their side all of the time, you have to live in that result. And that means that you embody love all the time. Now we are going to do an imaginal act that implies that this has basically already happened. So I'm going to help you generate these feelings for you. All you have to do is listen and imagine. So I'm basically doing all of the work for you. All you need to do is refer back to this video whenever you need a boost of good feelings, whenever you need to raise your vibe to match that living in the end result, and just imagine it. Then just go about your day as if you know it's coming. You're embodying love and laughter and light and perfection, and sooner rather than later, results will happen. Like I said, they will beg to be with you, so much so make sure you actually want this person because it works fast. Okay, so your belief is everything. So if you believe this will work, it will. If you follow the directions and you let go of all of your fear, worry, anxiety, you don't mess with the middle, it will work. But you must firmly believe in the power of you, the power of your creative being, your ability to manifest anything. So you could listen to this where you are in a quiet space undisturbed. You could listen to this in the car. You could listen to this on your morning commute, on a bus, whatever you like. Whatever works for your schedule will be just right. Okay, so you're going to start by just taking a few calming breaths. I'd like you to regulate your nervous system as much as possible. Just feel peace, as if everything is going to be all right. There's a way for this all to come together. You may not know how or when, but the mere fact that there is a way brings tremendous comfort to you. So you feel safe, you feel loved in advance, and you just sort of dig deep to those beautiful, simple feelings within you, that simple voice that says, everything is going to be okay. It's all going to work out. Now, when you imagine, I want you to pick a familiar setting. Maybe a room in your house, or if you've been to their house, a room there, or maybe a place you like to go to, like a movie theater or maybe a restaurant. But just imagine some place that you are familiar with and that you can picture in great detail, because I want you to see the colors, touch objects within the room, listen to what the ambiance would sound like. Are you outside? Do you hear the birds? Or are you inside? And maybe I don't know, if you're in your kitchen, you hear the hum of your refrigerator. Something like that. Just make it very vivid by engaging a lot of your senses. And don't struggle too hard. Just whatever first comes to mind, that'll be the right answer. Just listen to your instincts. Again, that will be the right answer. So you could pick your room or an outdoor space. Maybe you're on a hike. And I want you to picture your person there with you. Try to imagine what they would wear, the way they feel, the way they look, their expressions, the way their voice sounds, what it feels like to be in their presence. And I want you to feel your heart is open to receiving their love. And you just feel like all walls are down, so you have full access to this person. You get to see them all the time. This is not a one-time deal. This is the start of something wonderful. So you just feel that love radiating from your heart. You receive it, you give it. Everything feels perfect. The colors look so vivid. Just have a big smile on your face, and so do they. Now, after you play around a little bit with setting the scene, I want you to get a clear picture in mind of what this person looks like. It is not needed for you to imagine every single feature on their face or exactly what everything looks like, but just get a glimpse of their essence, who they are, their smile, their energy. Feel that in your mind's eye, because this is going to affirm the fact that you desire a deep connection with them, a loving connection. You could even imagine looking into their eyes. You could imagine what their hand would feel like if it held yours. You could imagine their breath on your ear as they whisper sweet things. I want you to imagine them speaking words to you and saying how lucky they are to be with you and that you are in their life, how much they love you. You could even envision them giving you compliments and just expressing their deep gratitude for you. You could imagine them saying things that are specific to your personality, things you desire to hear, anything that would imply that they are desperate for you, want to be with you. Maybe they make promises for the future, plans. Maybe they apologize for prior hurts. Whatever you envision, just make it perfect to you. Pick what you actually want, like if you could wave a magic wand, what they would say in that instance. Don't think in terms of what they should say or what is most likely for them to say, but what you actually want them to say. Now, just sort of embrace this moment fully with open arms. Just enjoy it. You could sort of branch this moment to a new location. Maybe you could pick several locations that feel comfortable to you. Maybe you picture yourself on vacation with them, either on a plane to a wonderful location, or maybe you're on a tropical beach watching the sunset and you can hear the waves in the background. You can combine all different scenes. It's not going to imply a sense of confusion to your subconscious, but rather it's going to signify all the same thing, which is being with this person all of the time. The greatest sense of abundance and love, fulfillment, satiation, relief, gratitude, laughter, a wonderful harmonious union, the relationship of your dreams, being fulfilled. Just sort of embrace all of the emotions. You could kind of talk it through if you would like. Speak things out loud. Write things down as I'm speaking. Whatever sort of works for you. Just engage all of your senses. Be as creative as possible. You could draw a painting, maybe of a wonderful scene of love. Whatever feels right to you. Whatever is inspired by you, that is the right answer. Because you have all of these gifts within you already. You have all of this knowledge within you. I'm just helping you to unravel it. I'm just assisting you in the journey. I'm not presenting you with information you don't already innately know. Now, I want you to envision these things as if they're happening now, and you sort of embrace all of the emotions that go along with it. Now, you need not feel happy and elated. Of course, that'll happen. But I want you to also embrace a sense of calm and peace and just relief, weightlessness, like you could fly. Because when you're in love, it feels like you could skip on air, like you would fly, like a bunny rabbit hopping along. Now, you're going to end this imaginal act with just a sense of gratitude. You could tell them thank you. You could imagine them saying thank you to you. Whatever implies a sense of peace, contentment, gratitude. You could say thank you, God. Thank you, universe. I now give this over to you. And I look with wonder as to when this will unfold. I have envisioned things in my own life that have unraveled with such precision and detail that it was exactly like I envisioned it. So I know it can happen for you too. The key to making this work, and I cannot say this enough, is you need to let go of the time element. You can't post in the comments below, when is this going to happen? That's not the important part. The important part is that you are existing in it within yourself. Because whatever you exist in your imagination, as Neville Goddard said, will have to be expressed in your physical world, your inner world, your outer world, the spiritual world, the physical world. There are two sides to everything. So the important part is that you connect with it inside of you with no attachments whatsoever to neediness, to desperation. You freely give it over to God. And if you do this, it'll work every single time. The people that it's not working for are the people that are attached to the outcome. Desperate, as if their life depended on it, like they can't be happy without it. And if you do this, you'll put up a wall between you and your person. It will never happen. If you want to guarantee your results, look with wonder, look with love, let it be, let it go. Don't try to get their attention after you do the visualization. Just embody that feeling throughout the day. Feel like you're already in love. You are already love. And it will have to happen. It will always happen. There's no way it can't happen. Now, if you'd like to learn how to get anyone to contact you in 30 seconds or less, now this could be a call, a DM, a text, whatever you like. Check out this video.